Today, we'll delve into one of the most devastating pandemics in human history, the Spanish flu. Let's explore how it started, the havoc it wreaked, and how humanity eventually overcame this deadly virus. The Spanish flu, also known as the 1918 influenza pandemic, began in the final year of World War I. Contrary to its name, it didn't originate in Spain. It's widely believed to have started in military camps in the United States, with the first known cases appearing in Kansas in the spring of 1918. During World War I, troop movements played a significant role in spreading the virus across continents. As soldiers traveled from America to Europe, they carried the flu with them, turning it into a global pandemic. Within months, the virus had reached Asia, Africa, and the Pacific Islands. Unlike typical flu strains, the Spanish flu struck with an alarming ferocity. It caused severe respiratory symptoms and secondary bacterial infections, which often led to pneumonia. This virus was particularly deadly for young adults, which was unusual for flu epidemics that generally have higher mortality rates among the very young and elderly. The pandemic swept through populations in 3 distinct waves. The first wave in the spring of 1918 was relatively mild. However, the second wave, which began in the autumn of 1918, was far more lethal. Finally, a third wave hit in early 1919, proving deadly yet again, though not as severe as the second wave. Public health measures varied in effectiveness. Cities that implemented quarantines, mandated mask wearing, and closed schools and public places saw lower mortality rates. However, these measures were not always followed consistently, and misinformation further complicated an already dire situation. The healthcare systems were overwhelmed globally. Hospitals overflowed and medical staff worked tirelessly, often falling ill themselves. With no effective vaccines or antiviral drugs available at the time, people resorted to any means possible for treatment, many of which were ineffective. By the time the pandemic had run its course, an estimated 1/3 of the world's population had been infected, and the death toll ranged from 50 to 100 million people. The sheer scale of the pandemic left an indelible mark on societies worldwide. The Spanish flu eventually ended as populations developed immunity, and the virus itself mutated into less lethal strains. This pattern is typical of influenza viruses, which change frequently to adapt to their hosts. It serves as a grim reminder of the devastating impact of pandemics, the importance of public health measures, and the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unprecedented challenges.